Ma'am, I already told you we're out of the blueberry muffins. The only ones we have left are apple spice, chocolate chip, and banana nut.
This is absolutely ridiculous. Do you know how much money I give this company?
If you would like, I would be more than happy to get you a muffin we currently have with your coffee.
Get me your manager. You just lost a customer.
You've got to be kidding me.
Hello, darling. Miss me?
God, what are you doing here?
I told you I'd find you again, didn't I?
You did. I just didn't think it'd be so soon. It's only been a week.
I just couldn't go another day without seeing that charming face of yours.
You know, it's incredibly creepy that you just show up in my room uninvited. We just met, and I wouldn't have let you in my bed already.
It's sweet that you think I care, darling boy. But I go where I want, when I want. However, if you want me to leave, all you have to do is ask nicely. Is that what you want, pretty boy?
No, I guess it's fine. I did want to get to know you, and learn about vampires more. I mean, I think I know a bit from what I've been told growing up and seen in TV shows and read in books. I should have a basic idea.
Well, tell me, handsome prince, what do you know of my species?
Well, vampires are incredibly strong and much faster than humans. They can't eat garlic and burn at the touch of holy water. Vampires can be killed with a stake to the heart, and their blood can heal basic human injuries, as well as they can heal themselves.
You only got some facts correct, darling. You see, while we are in fact stronger and faster than humans, garlic and holy water have no effect on us, and a stake to the heart would do practically nothing. That is, if you can get close enough to try something. If you truly want to kill a vampire, the only way is to rip out our hearts or tear off our heads. As for our blood, it is true that we can heal our own injuries. However, it's false that it has any effect on humans. Actually, the only effect vampire blood has on humans is when we turn them.
You can turn people?
Of course we can. That's how a majority of us became vampires. I was turned by my ex-lover many years ago.
Have you turned others?
I have not. I would never take that choice away from anyone. Human life is a precious and sacred thing. One should never throw it away so lightly.
Could I ask, how old are you?
I'm 22.
And you were just 22? Or have you been 22 for like 10 years?
I was turned about 127 years ago. Give or take a few years.
Holy fuck, you're old! Shit, I am so sorry. I didn't mean it like that. I just wasn't expecting you to be alive for that long.
It's alright, darling. You just caught me off guard is all. But I understand your reaction. It's not every day you meet an immortal being. Especially one as charming as I am.
It's V.
I should be going anyway.
No, wait, please, stay.
Alright, darling. I'll stay. Come here, sweet boy.
So, what's it like being almost 200 years old?
Well, it has its highs and lows. I enjoy getting to experience all the things that the world has to offer. Seeing new art being created, tasting the most decadent food, and hearing so many kinds of music. And the lows hit pretty hard sometimes. One of the worst things is watching someone you love grow old without you. Knowing someday, the time will come where you'll have to say goodbye. And learning how to live each day without them is just as hard.
Did you lose somebody?
Once. But it was a long time ago. I try to not get close to anyone anymore. Losing the ones we hold close to our hearts is something I never want to go through again.
I'm so sorry, Jace.
There's no need to worry, darling. Everything's alright now. Who are you? Why are you here?
It's Vera.
Vera? Vera, I am so sorry. Please forgive me. I had no idea it was you.
It's alright. Holy fuck. I haven't been choked like that since my ex-girlfriend.
V? What are you doing here? What time is it?
I came by because you didn't answer your phone, and I got worried something happened to you. But if I knew you were having fun with the sexy vampire boy from the party, I wouldn't have bothered.
God, V! You're such a perv. It wasn't like that. We just got into talking and it got late. That's all.
Oh, I'm sure that was all.
I should really be going now. I feel terrible about what I did to Vera.
Don't worry too much about it. Believe it or not, she can take a punch or two. So a little choking is no big deal to her.
I enjoyed the time we spent together tonight. Maybe we could do it again? Say, tomorrow? 8 p.m. at Blue Moon's?
Of course. I'll be there.
See you then, sweet prince.
Did I hear that right? The sexy vampire man just asked you out on an official date?
He did.
You know what this means. Shopping trip!
I'm going back to bed. You can stay here for the night. Just don't be too loud, okay?
I promise. I'll just be here looking at new outfits to buy for your date.
Honestly, V, I don't think we need a new outfit. It's just a casual date.
Nothing is a casual anything. You never know what this date could lead to. A second date, then a third, then before you know it, you're already married with 2 kids, a house in the suburbs with a nosy neighbor, and a hot pool boy who's constantly giving you flirty eyes. And then one day, your husband stays late at work, and the pool boy comes by saying he forgot his... Sorry, got lost in the thought of my fantasy novels.
I'm pretty sure that won't happen. And besides, Jace is a vampire. It's kind of common knowledge that we'd have to move every few years, so no one wonders why he looks so hot and young all the time, and while his husband is just getting older.
Aww, so you do want to be his husband.
Let's just get through this first date and see where things go from here.
Hello, darling.
Jace, you made it!
Apologies for being late, sweetheart. I got a bit busy with my family.
It's alright, you're not that late.
I'm so happy to be here with you in the moment, darling.
Good evening and welcome to Blue Moons. My name is Steven and I will be your waiter for the night. Could I start you both off with an appetizer?
I'm surprised you ordered anything.
Why is that, darling?
Well, I thought vampires only lived off of blood.
That's not exactly true. Vampires can eat as normally as humans do, as long as we get a supply of blood each day. It keeps us alive and energized.
Energized? So it's like what coffee does for humans?
Almost, but not quite.
This is also interesting. I have to know more. What's it like to turn into a vampire? How did your family take it? Is it true that when you first turn, you're stronger than any other vampire?
My, someone is eager for knowledge, aren't you, Prince?
Sorry, I just got excited.
Never apologize for being who you are, darling. Well, to answer your questions, my family never found out about my turning. They exiled me a few years before due to my sexuality. It was a year after my turning that I found my new family, and they accept me for who I am.
That's so sweet.
It is. I'm so grateful for them. As for strength, it is true that newly turned vampires are the strongest of the bunch, but that slowly fades into regular vampire strength over time. However, the longer you've been turned, the stronger you are. Older vampires are the strongest and most powerful creatures out there.
Wow. So, you must be pretty powerful.
Actually, in regards to my vampirism, I'm still quite young. A few members of my family turned all the way back in 100 BC.
Holy fuck. What about the turning? Is it painful?
It's complicated. A story for another time, darling.
Can I ask?
And how were your meals this evening?
Absolutely divine.
Excellent. Now, might I interest you both in our newest dessert item on the menu? It's a chocolate lava cake encased in whipped cream with chocolate sauce drizzle on top.
Thanks for walking me home.
Of course, darling. I needed to make sure you arrived safely.
I really enjoyed tonight. It's crazy, but I feel like I've known you my entire life.
I feel the same way, sweet boy. Forgive me for being so forward, but I must confess my feelings. Being alive as long as I have, I've learned that time is too precious to waste. I swore that I would never fall in love with another human again. But then I met you at my family's party. I don't know how to explain it, but something about you just drew me in. From the minute I heard your sweet voice, to standing here with you now, hearing your heart race, I knew I had to be with you, darling.
Jace, I don't know what to say.
No words need to be spoken. Let us allow our lips to do the talking.
That was
Incredible.
absolutely.
There's one other thing I wish to do tonight before we continue.
Oh, I've never done that before, but I guess.
Not that, sweet prince.
Oh,
The thing I'm talking about is very intimate amongst vampires. We refer to it as marking. It's something a vampire can do with their partners to ensure no other vampires or werewolves will do anything to them.
how does it happen?
I'll take your hand and softly give you a bite with my fangs. Doing so allows my mystical scent to encase itself within yours, letting others know you're mine.
Why not the neck?
Biting a human's neck in ways that's not for feeding is a very sexual and intimate experience. We're not quite there yet, darling.
I understand. I'm ready to be yours.
I'm glad, sweetheart. It'll sting for a moment, but I promise I'll make you feel better shortly after the pain starts to settle.
I trust you.
I had a feeling you'd come back and save me from all